Hey guys, what's up? This is Regeneration, and as soon as my game stops lagging, I'll be able to talk about today why I did not want to do RuneScape videos in the first place. And now why is my game lagging all of a sudden? Holy shit. So anyways, there's a reason why I didn't want to do RuneScape videos for the longest fucking time. And that reason being that, mostly because, see, the problem with doing RuneScape videos is that, in my opinion anyways, I believe that you are very much limited by the content that you could produce for your channel, because it has to be something about RuneScape, or for instance, any other game that you might be wanting to do. And so, with that said, the problem is that, how are you going to get views? You know, how are you going to grow as a channel? Now, obviously, there's a huge following behind RuneScape, and that's good, but it's not anywhere like it used to be back in the day. The following for RuneScape is definitely a lot smaller than it used to be, obviously, and plus the problem now is that it is split in half. You have people playing '07, which is old school, and then you have people playing EOC, which is RuneScape 3. So that's the problem we have. So not only is it limited, but now you have the problem of the fucking community is split in two. And then, of course, you have the few people like me that go on Classic, but, that's only for people that play Classic, which aren't very many people. And Classic honestly blows. I'm going to have to make a video about playing Classic one of these days. Yeah, especially because for some reason my RS3 is lagging, and it is never laggy. This computer is top spec. I believe it's because I'm recording. And there's a lot of motherfucking people in this world. I just said mother people! Guys, there's mother people! They're everywhere! Holy shit. There's mother people. Look! Look at all those fucking mother people! Anyways, so that's the first problem. That's the first reason I didn't want to do YouTube for the longest time. For RuneScape videos. Now, there's some other problems too, like for instance, basically, you have to be good at RuneScape to do what you do. There's people that are good at just making videos about RuneScape, like for instance, Will Miss It and Moplox, for instance. They are good at doing what they do, making entertainment videos for Will Miss It's case, and Moplox, he does a lot of top 10s and vlogs and other things. So you don't have to necessarily be good at RuneScape, as long as you have to have some kind of good personality or something to bring to the table. But most people are, most people are good at RuneScape for certain things, like PKing, bossing, or just whatever, And some people are, good at everything. Now, I'm good at, I guess, skilling, I guess. I'm good at PKing as far as, like, in non-members. I'm good at that. Not really good at members PKing. Because I get wrecked. And, I'm fucking horrible at bossing, which is funny, because ever since bosses came out, I only did, like, the really old-school bosses, like KBD, Mole, and shit, so, which aren't even really bosses anymore. So, that's gonna be fun for me when I start doing bossing. I think that's gonna be interesting, but, so a lot of people, they are good at what they do. And I'm not really good at that. I've been playing RuneScape for basically longer than most people, if not everybody that does RuneScape videos. But I've just, there's certain things I haven't done on RuneScape. I was the type of person that, I just started with combat and I hardly skilled and I just did a bunch of mini games. Never really got out and explored all of RuneScape. I just did that for years and years. I never knew why, but that's how I like it. So everybody has their perks. So that's another thing that can really limit your user base. And, as somebody that does YouTube for different, for real life videos, and my other channel, it's directed at a lot of things, and I get a lot of different audiences to my videos. So this is totally going against everything that I know, because this is only on one game. Now, there is lots of successful channels, obviously, that are good at one game, but, especially if that game goes out of business, are they going to be like that forever? And chances are no. And, obviously everything has an end, You know, that's why a lot of old YouTubers for RuneScape, you know, they don't do what they used to do anymore. Like, for instance, So Solid 2K, which was one of my favorites back in the day. You know, just things like that. You know, even Tenoop Show, which was fucking classic back in, like, the golden days of RuneScape. I mean, that guy, he still makes videos, but, I mean, barely. He came back about 2 years ago, made a few videos, and then he hasn't been back since. You know, so there's things like that. You might be able to come back, but regardless, how long is that going to last? That's another reason I didn't want to do this. It's because, you know, how long is it going to last, you know? You have to have something to bring to the table, and even if you're really good, you don't know, you know, for how long, or we don't even know how long RuneScape's going to last. It's already 15 years old, and it almost died a few times for different reasons. You know, that's another video I'll have to do eventually, is talking about the history of RuneScape as far as in my eyes. You know, how it's been. Is like a history video kind of thing. So that's another problem. Another reason I didn't want to do it is because I don't want people messaging me every 5 seconds. Because, you know, once you start getting good at doing RuneScape videos, you're going to have a, you know, chances are, even if you're the shittiest RuneScape video maker, like, for instance, even me, you know, when I start getting people to watch me, there's going to be at least, you know, there's always that one guy that, you know, will fucking message you and just say, hey, I like your videos. No matter what you do for videos, there's always going to be that one guy that's going to follow you around, that's going to like what you do, you know, even if it's horrible. And then, you know, vice versa, you know, if your videos are like godly status, there's always going to be that one guy that hates you, you know, and probably more than one guy, obviously, especially on YouTube. People like to troll, you know. So, but yeah, so that's another reason I don't like being bombarded with messages, although it is flattering, you know. But I don't know. I don't know if I could handle that. So I believe those are the main reasons. Another couple reasons I never did it is because I never just had a good internet connection or a good computer. I do now, which it does not really look like it from your perspective because it's lagging a shit ton because I'm in World 100 and there's literally fucking, how many people under me? Like 400 people under me right now. And I'm still not lagging. Obviously, I'm not on ultra graphics anymore because I would fucking die. But nonetheless, I have a good computer and good internet now, but I never did in the past. And I always wanted one of those webcams as well, too, to record myself. And that's something that I had from the very start, but it was a very shitty webcam. It was one of those, you know, Connect ones. It was like a 240p camera. It was really cringy to use, you know, so... I never did that, per se. But now with my new computer that I have, which is mostly top spec, other than that, it has like shitty graphics card, and it's not technically a gaming computer, but it's like a pretty much top spec normal computer, and you know, this obviously has a camera attached to it, like most computers do, which is, you know, full HD camera. I could use that, so you know that's good. So now I have everything that I need. You know, I still don't know how to fucking play the game like most people, but I'm not most people. I'm totally different. You know, I've been playing this game for 15 years, and you know, there's I don't know. It's a certain mystique to it where you find a player like me that's been playing all this time, especially ones that, you know, don't quite know the game all the way around. You know, I know people that have only been playing for a few years that are already fucking maxed and know how to boss and know how to PK, and you know, they know how to stake and all this kind of things that, you know, that YouTubers on RuneScape, you know, are supposed to do, you know. And I don't know how to do any of it, so it's gonna be fun to learn on video because not gonna have a fun time. You guys probably will watching me, but yeah. Definitely going to be interesting to see that. Don't know when that's going to happen, but for now I'm just going to stick to what I know best, which is talking about RuneScape. I know a shit ton about RuneScape, and I know a shit ton about, you know, other people that play this game. But those are just the main reasons I never decided to get into RuneScape. The only reason I got into RuneScape now for videos is because of the fact that people have been telling me for so long to just do it, and I've wanted to do it, but because of all those other reasons, I just never, pushed myself to do it. But, I know I would be a good video maker. Problem is that I'm not good at editing videos, and that's another thing too, is that you have to be pretty much good at making, editing videos. It's always quality over quantity. And that's something that I've never really been good at. Nonetheless, I'm still gonna do it because, I don't know. I never really cared what people think, um, mostly, but I don't know. I didn't want to throw something on, YouTube just to do it, just to try to get fame or anything. That's actually the opposite of what I want to do. I want to put good videos up on YouTube without getting super famous. So, yeah, let's see how long that lasts for. Um, I'm either going to suck really bad and not get anybody to watch my videos, or I am going to succeed very well and I'm going to be super famous, and I don't know how I can handle that. Yeah, but we'll find out. So yeah, that's just the reasons I didn't want to make RuneScape videos, and a lot of my other friends that I've talked to that make RuneScape videos, for instance, will miss it. Talked to him, and I told him about the reasons I never made RuneScape videos because he asked me, and I said, um, it's just for somebody like me who was not really good at anything in particular and never was good at video editing and just never got into it. And Will Miss It told me, he's like, all of us start that way. Will Miss It started with just basic editing knowledge and just started throwing his videos up on the channel and never thought he would be famous, just like any YouTuber. But that there comes that time where you break ahead, I guess. And he basically told me, the same thing that Fat Wreck told me, that Ashley told me before he died. Try to go for it. Try to do what makes you happy. So I was pretty happy about that. I told him, why I didn't want to, and he totally understood. Will was just like, yeah, I could totally understand why, there's a limited viewer base and things like that, but nonetheless, there's still big enough viewer base, to make it. And he's a living testament to that. So I decided to go ahead and give it a shot. Um, and I think that my brand of comedy would be good for the channel. You guys don't know now, but I'm actually pretty fucking hilarious. Um, and I know that would be good. I know that me being able to play RS3, old school and classic, and being very knowledgeable and good at all of them, um, in certain ways, that will help a lot. Because that will kind of transcend the viewer bases and kind of bring the community together, which would be cool. And a lot of YouTubers try to do that. A lot of RuneScapers try to do that. Some don't. Some just like a certain version of RuneScape, and some just like to play all of them, like me, you know. Uh, One thing, though, I have above basically everybody else is that I play Classic, and that nobody else really makes videos of Classic. The reason being, because the game just fucking sucks. But, nonetheless, that's still something that I can do for my channel. So, yeah. Um, there's just other things that I like to do. Every channel is unique. And I don't know. I guess it just takes your own unique tastes to make it yours, and it takes everybody else own unique tastes to like different videos. There's lots of people that are subscribed to many different YouTubers that play RuneScape or any other game, and we all can adapt to everybody's differences. And at the end of the day, we're all just the same. We all play the same game. We all play for the same reason, just to have fun and try to be the very best, like no one ever was. So anyways, without me rambling any further, because I'm probably going to put people to sleep, I will be done with that for now. That is just the reasons why I never wanted to make videos before, and kind of the reasons why I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it now. So thanks, guys, for watching. I'm trying not to make my videos this fucking long and boring. But for now, I can't really find another thing to do. And, once I'm actually good at YouTube and I'm, semi-well-known on RuneScape and I look back at these old videos, I know I'm gonna just fucking laugh my ass off and be like, what was I thinking? But until then, this is what I have for now, and I will keep going. I know my opinion is worth something to somebody, so... and you guys, all your opinions are worth a lot to me. That's kind of how YouTube works. So... without any further ado, thanks guys for watching. I will talk to you guys on the next video, which honestly I don't know what that would be about. Probably something along the lines of the different games and why I like the different games. So yeah, until then, I will see you guys later. And yeah, holy shit, look at all those people. Alright, bye!